It was a bright, sunny afternoon. I had just finished a long day of work and was headed to the temple. Devotional singing was the daily practice I engaged in at 6:30 p.m. on the dot. And even though I could have vomited if you gave me such music a couple of years before, for a very strange reason, I deeply connected with it later on. Off I went to grab a couple of cushions to sit on, and the music started. But there was a problem. There were no instruments. Well, I'm lying. There were. One pair of wooden instrument sticks. The music started, and nothing could have stricken my well-being as hard as those horrible, offbeat, off-tune chantings. It was, for lack of a better word, atrocious. Just like listening to Florence Foster Jenkins. But I made my efforts of being a good boy and stayed there for an entire hour. The moment it ended, I went straight to the monastery's second in command. "This is horrible. How can we allow such thing?" I said, flabbergasted. I received a look of disbelief, not from the musical experience we had just lived, but from awe as to why I felt so strongly about this. One thing led to another, and even though I was a nobody, my opinion got to the chief in command, and a decision was made that I was to be in charge of the music in the monastery. Mind you, I had zero experience in teaching music and no clue on how to play an instrument, much less in helping others to make music sound great. But I had a deep love for it, and I could sing a little, so I took the challenge. I'm not going to bore you with the whole anecdote though. To make a long story short, what followed was a year of very strict discipline and practice that put a lot of people off. Many hated my guts because they thought everybody should sing and play an instrument, even if they were bad at it and not willing to make a long-term commitment to musical excellence. My belief was that only the best ones could be part of the music group, so that everyone who came to listen could enjoy the highest quality of music. Maybe I was tough with others, maybe I was wrong, but in the end, the main and only goal was accomplished. There was great music. People congratulated us all the time for the excellent music that was played. But I was not the one who made it happen though. The great secret of all secrets. But I'll fully reveal it to you later on. In today's world, authority tends to be questioned and doubted. Instant pleasure is the call of the day. Morals and ethics get murky in the face of egotistical gain, and the search for truth vanishes in the endless race of desires. Words like easy and comfort can be dangerously attractive, for they eliminate the hunger to excel in life. We can get easily caught up wanting this dream or that goal, but we can also be completely unwilling to make the sacrifices that are necessary to achieve it. I am a man of extremes, with both the benefits and the shortcomings that such trait provides. I strongly believe in the values of self-knowledge, developing a high-quality character, integrity, hard and smart work, discipline, compassion, gratitude, love, and winning. And by winning, I mean being successful in life, also known as being in a state of constant growth, with a committed drive to excellence as a human being and helping others to achieve the same. The pursuit of winning is not for the sake of being successful, and definitely not to get others' admiration, but winning for the sake of the test to conquer limits that were only in the mind, the test to crush mediocrity, and the test to see how much of our God-given talent are we willing to discover, polish, and put out there so that others can benefit from it. Winning for the sake of the inner satisfaction that is gained from great accomplishment. Most importantly, for the inner growth such endeavor provides. And each day offers a new opportunity and a new lesson to be one step closer to that victory. It is a game of Spartans, a game with brutal qualities that ignites destroying our bad character traits. A compassionate game of not leaving the weak behind after we succeed, but a game of honesty, sacrifice, pain acceptance, service, and fearlessness. The tendency of the ego is to desire riches and personal glory, to be recognized and admired, to be a leader. And we can all become such leader as long as we understand that it strictly involves helping others. For success without that element is, in essence, empty in purpose. And what is a person without purpose? Set leadership has two traits. One, it is available to all, and two, it can only be achieved with a secret formula of knowing yourself, developing character, living with honor, getting results, having a strong vision, and helping others. That's a leader. We live in a fantastic age where do-it-yourself heroes pop out like pancakes. And a man can either make his life a great gift to others or destroy himself with his own self-created problems. If he allows self-growth to pervade his life, he will win. The great question is, will he confuse the growth of money, success, and power with the growth of soul and character? If he does, he will be like the moth who eagerly flies to the light, only to be burned alive when he gets there. Leaders are servants. I know it sounds awful, but trust me when I say it feels incredible. I like the craziness that supposes believing I'm fully capable of reaching the stars, and I am willing to break my back in the process. I also hope you want to join me in this Breaking Back episode, because the world can be changed for the better in this way. There is a strategy to becoming great at anything you want to excel at, but it is not what you think. It does not involve a specific approach or another. It is a philosophy in life. The philosophy where excellence is the bare minimum standard. And this philosophy does not tolerate anything that interferes with it. It requires singleness of purpose, full commitment, and sacrifice. There is a price to pay if you want to win. There is also a big fat award to take home. A mediocre life has the same amount of pain and pleasure as a life of success. A mediocre life brings the pain of mediocreness and the pleasure of comfort. A life of success, on the other hand, brings the pain of success and the freedom of winning, being the king of your castle, the king of your mind. Being a winner is not about this or that quality, but a unique personal mix of qualities that are carved from the hands of the sculptor of character. And even though it is rather difficult to have all of the greatest qualities on earth, any person can develop his or her own unique combination. Contrary to public opinion, winners are made and not born. They are made from the direct consequence of hard and smart work practiced over a long period of time, which is decades, which is the price that one has to pay for success. Put in the mix faith, knowledge, planning, decision, and persistence, and you got yourself a very successful motherfucker. And even though I shout out from the rooftops the need to be compassionate and loving to the misfit and the person who needs help, I also think the same love and gratitude needs to go to the doer, the man or woman who is a cyclone of positive action into this world, the one who goes out and gets shit done. That sort of person is an incredible gift for humanity, someone who takes charge of his life and does not pay attention if others are doing better or worse than him. Someone who is endlessly looking for more to do and for more to give, putting the well-being of others as a priority in life, for he has already mastered his own well-being. That is the type of individual excellence that changes the world for the better. And that is the type of man I aspire to be. By building the qualities of mental strength with the help of pain acceptance, for it is the pillar of a noble character. And what does mental strength imply? Very happy that you asked. It implies humility, consciously choosing simplicity when we have the choice of being flamboyant, being able to forgo instant pleasure for long-term reward, dedication, acceptance of fear as an inevitable road companion, and love. That's right, love. But not love that is flowers, rainbows, and smiles for everybody. Love that means the full absence of negativity, the lack of ego, at least to the extent that we're fully capable of, and then fearlessly expanding that limit. To belittle others is not love. To feel inferior from those who are more physically beautiful or financially successful than us is not love. To feel superior from those who are less successful than us is not love. Love for humanity. Love for any person in this world. And why love? Because it's the highest quality type of medicine. The medicine that allows excellence to shine through. At the end of the day, the experiences that touch us the most and that change us for the better are the ones that have love as their core essence. It is my belief that we are a creation and expression of our Creator. It is only when the ego gets mixed in the equation that we are imperfect. But the rare times that we surrender the ego in order to let the divine energy shine through, we can and will, without a doubt, be the greatest. Not greater than anybody, but our own greatest. This truth is the great secret of all secrets. But don't tell anyone. They might think you're crazy.